All right, what's up, YouTube? Here, Guerrero here with Lightbright, Dom Mega, and Black Magic. So, the other night we were trying to record a video about Colin Kaepernick, and then Lightbright and Black Magic were kind of arguing about their teams and about which one was better. Kind of gave me an idea for a new series. We're gonna call this series simply one word: best. That's it, no more. These are our thoughts, and this is what we got to say. Lightbright, give me your best running back, all time running back, and your best running back for the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh, Barry Sanders and work done.
Don Mega, give me the best all time running back for the Cowboys as well.
Well, that would have to be Emmitt Smith, but my favorite is definitely going to have to be Barry Sanders. Definitely.
Okay. Black Magic, best all time running back, and then best running back for the Steelers.
My favorite all-time running back, Walter Payton. My favorite running back for the Steelers, the Bucks.
Hey, Jerome Bettis. Hey.
All right, YouTube. So how this is gonna work is that simply in this series, I will choose a position, and in that position, we will name our favorite of all time best in that position for both our team and all time. So for today, we're doing running backs. Mine, Barry Sanders. Chiefs running back, Priest Holmes. All right, Lightbright. So seeing that three of us chose Barry Sanders and Black Magic went with Walter Payton, it's basically we're gonna try to convince Black Magic to switch his pick to Barry Sanders being the best. So you tell us why you think Barry Sanders is the best all-time running back.
Electrifying. Like, what else is there to say? Like, Barry Sanders was just unstoppable, man. He had quick feet. Nobody could stop him. And on top of that, he was playing on a team that really wasn't doing much, let alone ever got a chance to play in a Super Bowl. I mean, dude, Barry Sanders just hands down, like, you just will never see anything or anybody duplicate what that man did.
Okay, Don Mega, Barry Sanders, why?
Because he was a dog. Like, you couldn't take, like, Barry Sanders to me is as exciting to watch as Saquon Barkley is now. If I can make that comparison. Because it's just like you can't tackle him the first time. Like, he'll switch field on you. He'll juke you. I mean, like, this dude was just dominant, man. Like, it was just like you couldn't take him down. And I've played against people like that, and it's annoying and it sucks, but you have to appreciate the gift and the, you know what I'm saying, the art, man. Like, he trains hard for that shit, and he got it, man. Barry Sanders is most, like Lightbright said, man, most electrifying running back I've ever seen in my life.
All right, Black Magic. So you tell us why we should think Walter Payton should be the best.
Man, I agree with everything that you guys are saying as far as like the most electrifying running back, but you still have missed one point, one single point. Just pure, just stat machine. Like it's nothing. What did Walter Payton do his whole entire career every season that he rushed?
What did he put up, like over 1,000, right?
Yeah. Every single that he rushed. Every single season that he rushed.
And I get what you're saying there, but
Yeah.
like,
all right then. Then on top of that, bro, the boy had swagger. Boy, you can't just stop a little afro, bro, that he had, bro. That he just came in the field and he just had that swagger that nobody had. And on top of that, you just couldn't stop him. Well, he averaged every day. You couldn't. All right.
you're right.
Barry Sanders, don't get me wrong. Like, he was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was basically, like, to me, like a Showtime running back. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know? You get what I'm saying? Like, he liked, like you could. He was electrifying. Yes, don't get me wrong. Like you couldn't stop him when he got on the field. But then at the same time, like, what did he accomplish? Like seriously, honestly,
I see your point there. I mean, like, I'm not saying I don't, but like,
what did he accomplish?
are we counting championships now?
No,
Or are we
Hold
just
on.
going off of raw talent?
I'm talking
Just
about.
raw talent. What's up, Sean?
I mean, except for like just except for what? How many rushing titles did he have?
I don't have the information right now.
Huh? How many rushing titles did Barry Sanders have?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have the information right now. I don't know.
And that's why I say Walter Payton. There you
All
go.
right, guys.
I see
So-
that. I see that.
Okay, so here's my thing. So far, Light Bright and Don Mega gave us their opinion on why they like Barry Sanders. They just like him. Black Magic gave us a little bit of a stat history there. Good on you. Good on you. So now it's my turn. This is called Catch These Facts for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. These are researchable. Look them up. Barry Sanders played 9 years in the NFL with the Detroit Lions. In those 9 years, that team, the Detroit Lions, maybe had 4 winning seasons. This man had the rushing leader in 91, rookie of the year in his rookie season, went to a Pro Bowl every single year of his career. Okay? That's it. The Detroit Lions, awful team. Barry Sanders made something happen. In his time there, he scored 99 touchdowns. He rushed for over 15,000 yards and is currently sitting at number 3 or 4 on the all-time record list. That's with 9 years under his belt. Now, let me name the 2 guys above him, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith. You want to know what those guys have in common? Great teams. Great teams. Both players played on teams that averaged more winning seasons than Barry Sanders did. They played for teams that were great all around, won Super Bowls as well. And to top it off, you take what Barry Sanders did in 9 years, he's up there with these 2 boys, ladies and gentlemen. Walter Payton, 12 years in the NFL, and he's barely above Barry Sanders in stats. Emmitt Smith, 14 years in the NFL, and is barely above Barry Sanders by 3,000 yards. 3,000
Catch
yards.
these facts.
3,000 yards, okay? You're taking a guy who played for a team that did not have winning seasons at all. You put that same player on a team that had winning seasons like Walter Payton and those 75 to 87 Bears. Man, you would have given Walter Payton that team and played just as long, then give that to Barry Sanders. Give Barry Sanders 4 more years. 5 more years in the NFL to match Emmitt Smith. He was only down 3,000 yards. Emmitt Smith has 18,000 career rushing yards. Is the career rushing leader. Walter Payton's second with, I believe, 16,000 or 17. Then you got Barry Sanders. 9 years in the NFL, 15,000 yards.
Okay.
Behind one of the worst teams of that period, of that decade. The only team worse than that team during that time was probably the New England Patriots. At that time, this is pre-Belichick Brady era for the Patriots.
Before Robert Kraft was even getting caught for prostitution. He was still doing that stuff under the radar.
Hold on. But besides that, this is what we call. This is the reason why we call our channel "Catch These Facts," is because factually speaking, give Barry Sanders the same amount of time as Walter Payton. Give Barry Sanders that exact same offensive line that Walter Payton had, and tell me, I couldn't tell you if it'd be different. I know Barry Sanders went to the Pro Bowl every year, including his rookie year.
All right, Guerrero. But check this. You're the one that was asking the questions from the get-go, so you have more time to research about your players.
I knew this about Barry Sanders for a long time. We've had this
Yeah,
conversation
me too.
before.
I did too. I knew all that. Yep.
No, just. I want to hear that.
No, hold on, time out. You can ask Lightbright, bro. You can ask Lightbright. I told him that this just popped in my head not even 30 minutes before we set this video up. It barely popped in my head. And honestly, I was thinking Emmitt Smith was going to be one of them on here, and he's the one who has the longest tenure in the NFL than both these players. And
Yeah.
both these players
Emmett did
are
his
right there
thing,
with
but
him.
I mean, he's the greatest Cowboy running back ever, and top 3 ever. But I mean, I liked watching Barry Sanders game more. I did.
I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? Walter Payton won a Super Bowl. He won Super Bowl 20. Okay, he won a Super Bowl. I will not take that away from him.
No,
He's
no,
a
that's but
he's a
that's not.
9-time Pro
But
Bowler.
hey,
Walter Payton's up there.
no, no, but that's not the reason that I'm picking Walter Payton as like my favorite running back of all time. That's not the reason at all. It's literally like he just had a swagger of a running back that I've never seen in anybody else. Like, I mean, Barry Sanders is probably the closest, just the way he ran. In just that whole decade, that whole era back then.
Yeah, Barry Sanders came in
Yeah.
2 years
So don't
after
get me
Walter
wrong. Like,
Payton
I'm saying, like, I'm
retired.
not discrediting Barry Sanders at all. Like, okay, you guys have your opinion. I have mine. Like, it was just a different swagger. Like,
Yeah, no,
it was
and
just
that's what this video
completely
is.
different type of bag.
That's what this video is. This video is nothing but just opinions on what we think. But
Exactly.
at the same time, though, we got to throw out these facts for people who don't know these players or just assume they know these players.
Wait. So, what you trying to say?
What am I trying to say? You threw out facts.
Oh
you
shoot,
threw
man!
out
I thought we
facts.
was just throwing out opinions. Shoot, I was just throwing out a heck of opinions.
But I mean, that's
I'm
just
throwing
it,
out
though.
hella opinions. I don't know nothing.
That's just it, though. I believe I like Barry Sanders more because personally I liked him. I liked watching his highlights. He was great in Oklahoma State. And I'm a little biased. I was born and raised in Kansas. Barry Sanders, Wichita, Kansas. He's from here. He's from this state. So I'm a little more biased towards
I
him
almost asked you to let me hit that. I ain't
than
gonna lie.
anything. But
I was like, yo, let me hit that real quick. I just heard some
but
coughing. I'm just like, yo, let me hit the button real quick.
that's just. But like I said, this is nothing but
Hit it for me. Hit it for me now. Hit it for me, bro.
This is nothing
Hit it
but
for me.
opinions. It is nothing but opinions. But you two, you heard Light Bright and Don Mega's opinion. You heard my opinion about Barry
That one's for me.
Sanders. You heard Black Magic's opinion on Walter Payton. This is for you guys. Now, let's take away our opinions. Let's talk statistically. Okay? Do you still say the same name that you did? Light Bright, do you still say Barry Sanders after hearing statistically what Walter Payton did in his career and what Barry Sanders did?
Yeah,
Don Mega,
100%.
Don Mega, do you still say Barry Sanders? Don't let your opinion cloud you. Think statistics, just on paper. What do you say? Walter
Don't
Payton
be Black
or
Magic.
Well, the first thing I say is like, first of all, my name is Dom Mega Mink Drag the Flow, but it's but yeah, man, I'm sticking to mine. Come on, man. Statistically, Emmitt Smith is the best Cowboy running back. Well, running back statistically, and yeah, Barry Sanders is the most exciting to watch.
Okay. All right,
Ever.
Black Magic.
Besides Saquon Barkley right now, I like Saquon.
All right, Black Magic. You still sticking with Walter Payton, right?
I am
Not just based off your opinion. Okay, throw your opinion out of the
Oh.
way.
Huh?
Throw your opinion, how you feel
Oh,
about
I'm not-
how he runs or anything.
Thinking of Walter Payton.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
Yeah.
YouTube, you let us know. You heard the facts, okay? You heard what each of these players did in their tenure with the NFL. Walter Payton is a Super Bowl champ. Will not take that away. 9-time Pro Bowler, MVP winner, all that. Barry Sanders, 10-time Pro Bowler, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, all that as well. And rushing leader as well. He's had that too. You let us know what your thoughts are, but join us next time when Light Bright tells us about Warwick Dunn, how he is the best running back for the Falcons. If any other Falcon fans are out there and disagree with Light Bright about Warwick Dunn, we're going to see if he can convince you otherwise. We'll talk to you guys later. We're out.